Bonjour, y'all. I'm still in bed, but look, I put clothes on. Yay. I got my assistant grandpa here. Gosh, I have so many thoughts. One is my nose is itchy. Hang on. I wonder if I can I want to talk about judgment and perspective, especially as it applies to quarantine. And so I think I have Milo wants to get up. Probably 3 different themes here. And of course, I'm thinking of John Byrne and how whenever I would bitch and moan, which was more frequently in the past, he would always jump on my case playfully with, get off my lawn, get off my lawn. Did any of you like Sting in the early days and then did he annoy the shit out of you with his self-important tantric sex bullshit? Okay, so I added a topic, Sting. How do you feel about Sting? All right, so I got multiple thoughts going on here, and I guess I'll start with the most dramatic one first. So I have weekend guests stay for a wedding. It's really rare for that now, but they had booked it quite a while ago, and they decided that they were gonna, no, get down. They were gonna go for it. And so they were here, I guess they got here Friday. Oh my God, these dogs. I can't get off me. Milo is on top of me and won't move. And Thelma is eating a box of Band-Aids. Okay. Holy shit. No. Ugh. Sorry, you got to hear my angry mom voice. But this actually illustrates the point that I'm eventually getting to. So these guests were here, and I have this brand new fence, and it's a really good fence, and it costs a lot of money. Like, I got it specifically to keep the dogs in and give myself some privacy. Well, at some point, I was in my room, the dogs were in the backyard, and somebody knocked on the laundry room door, which connects the rental side to my side, and says, hey, I got one of your four-legged friends here. I'm like, what? That's very confusing. I open the door, and there's Louise. So the good news is she didn't take off and run down, in the street and get hit by a car. The bad news is, for me, she dug out under the fence. So now I have to solve the fence problem. I can't leave them outside. But in the short term, I was like, well, where's Norris? And he was not in the backyard. So I made myself breathe, and I do this thing I do. Norris escapes every once in a blue moon. I got the leash, and I got the truck keys, and I went outside calmly to say, who wants to go for a ride? He falls for that trick every time. Whatever he's doing, he'll just get in the truck. So I come out, and Norris is over by the Molly Ivins Pavilion, and he's holding what appears to be one of those stupid ducks that Popo and Milo love to fight over. I'm asking you to keep track of all my children here. And so I laugh, and I'm like, good boy, Norris. And I say to one of the wedding guests, well, what has he got? And the wedding guest says, a chicken. So Norris, for the second time in not a very long time, has killed a chicken. Now, in the olden days, and probably currently for some people, if you're a dog and you kill chicken, you get shot. I'm not shooting my dog, of course. But I'm looking at Norris, and I'm kind of, immediately sad. I'm so sad for this chicken. But he's looking at me the same way he looks at me when he rolls in horse shit. He could not be more proud of himself. He is fucking hardwired. Actually, he's hardwired to guard livestock. But, when he sees a fresh, delicious chicken, that's it. It's all over for the chicken. I didn't get mad at him. I wasn't pleased when he brought the what do you call that? Eviscera, the guts. He brought this. It was kind of messy, right? I had to deal with all that. I dealt with it. I've learned how to deal with a lot of stuff since I moved out here. But anyway, I just thought about the perspective of he could not be more proud, and I could not be more sad and slash disgusted. Also, so I got these rugs. Now, also, another investment. I have been investing in myself lately, to put it in the marketing lingo. But I got these ruggable rugs. They look like really nice Persian rugs, but they're actually very new, modern material. You can throw them in the washer. It's really great because if you have a lot of dogs. And my dogs are crate trained. They really are. Those puppies crate trained right away. But it's been pretty chilly for me, so I let all the dogs sleep with me. Well, guess what? When the puppies aren't in the crate and they feel like, I think I need to pee now, they will pee in the house. I think I'm not supposed to talk about that. But the point I'm getting at is they will go over to one of those carpets very specifically and pee on it. And I'm anthropomorphizing But like, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why are you peeing on the rug? I just washed it. And if they're thinking anything, it's probably like, well, I couldn't hold it and she wouldn't get up and open the door. So look what I did. I did a good thing. I went on this magical spot she made for me. So perspective. Which leads me up to, have any of you followed the Steve Adler story? Like, I just wanted to judge that fucker so much. I did. I still have a grudge against him from before he got elected, and he was at Cherrywood Coffee House with, what's her name, Cheryl, whatever. They're being really loud and obnoxious, and it was just awful. And so I've been holding a grudge ever since then, because I'm Irish, right? Anyway, I don't hate Steve Adler. I just don't give a flying fuck about him. But, you know, he's leaving all these messages, don't go anywhere, stay home, stay home, stay home. And then he fucking has his daughter's wedding in a restaurant where people weren't wearing masks. And then they hop on a private jet to Cabo. And I'm like, fuck you. But then I examine why am I saying fuck you? Because I wanted to go to Cabo. I actually looked into it. I went to Cabo in January. I went to Cabo, not San Lucas, the other one, San Jose, Todos Santos and La Paz. Look at my Spanish. Isn't that great? And I was really like, how dangerous is it? I just want to go down there. That's my new happy place. And I contacted a friend of mine who lives down there. My friend said, don't do it. It's like really stupid. Do not do it. So I don't get to go to Cabo, but Steve Adler gets to go to Cabo. And then I'm thinking about the whole wedding thing. Well, guess what? There were like 60 people at my house yesterday having a wedding, so I guess I can't judge him for his daughter's wedding. And that brings me back to perspective. Like at the rehearsal, I said, everybody, I really want you to wear masks. And they all just looked at me like, you're kidding, right? I mean, it's just like, it blows my mind how people just don't wear masks. It does. Am I naive? I mean, it blows my mind. So at the actual wedding yesterday, the photographer, who appeared to be about 20, and his wife, girlfriend, assistant, whatever she was, they're not wearing masks. They're mixing with the crowd. They're standing 2 feet from me. And so I say to the kid, look, you get off my lawn. I said, you need to wear a mask. You know, you're a vendor. I own this venue. Put a fucking mask on. I didn't say it like that. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. It's fogging up my lens. I'm like, yeah, well, guess what? It's fogging up my glasses too. Put a fucking mask on. So he puts the mask on, but then during the ceremony, I glance and he's like a foot away from me and he doesn't have his mask on. And I just want to punch him in the face. Like, do not put me at risk, you young man. Get off my lawn with your young people don't get as sick thing. Like, I'm coming in on 60. Put your fucking mask on. So, and then at the same time, all right, I'll wrap it up here. I know I'm really ranting this morning. I will have a couple of members of my personal pod come over for dinner. And honestly, I don't know where they've been this week. You know, I do have a a dining room table I haven't measured it, but it's probably around 10 or 12 feet. We'll sit at opposite ends. Is that enough? Am I justifying? So let's talk once again about what counts for you as rules. Like, do you... are you lax at points? Do you go into magical thinking like, well, this is just the wedding? I had a mother of a groom a while back, a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. And one of the groomsmen said, do you want a mask? And she's like, no, I'm just going to put it on when I get to my chair. I'm like, because you have magical protection from COVID as you walk down the aisle. Like, what? But we all do it, you know. Norris loves his dead chicken. I hate his dead chicken. There's your Sunday morning ramble. I hope you all are doing great. I get to go back to my side of the house today, and I'm going to make some more prototypes. I'm so excited. Stay tuned. Hey, y'all. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you'll like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this episode, I hope that you'll copy this link, share it with a friend, paint it on a wall, put it on your social media. That'd be great. Thanks a million. Take it easy.